For example, in South Korea, our brothers have been facing the neutrality issue since 1950. Since that time, over 18,000 have been imprisoned for their faith. Right now, 607 of our brothers in South Korea are imprisoned for refusing to join the military. Consider the Namkung family. This Christian family has 3 sons. The oldest has already finished his prison sentence and been reunited with his family. The second son is currently in prison, and the youngest son will soon be required to take his stand. But in spite of these trials, this family is enduring without wavering.
Because they're boys, they like to run around and play. We play soccer together. In the winter, we enjoy skiing or snowboarding. From when they were young, we did our best to teach them basic morals from the Bible.
My parents always reminded me that although there were hardships, I could be proud of being imprisoned because Jehovah highly values my stand for integrity. Knowing this gave me great comfort and encouragement. I stood in court twice. I was so nervous. I didn't know what to say. So I prayed, and sure enough, just as the scriptures promised, I was able to recall all the words I needed to say and gave a bold witness before the judge.
After the sentencing, my heart ached so much. My son had committed no crime, but he had to live in a bad environment, do hard labor, not be able to freely see those he loves. These thoughts kept going through my mind. It was unbearable.
My brother wasn't where he would always be. I remember being really sad.
I kept thinking, my son did nothing wrong. Why does he have to go through this? My heart hurt so much, and there was no end to my tears.
I felt I needed to be strong for her. I never prayed so much for my wife as I did then.
I prayed for Jehovah's help and for him to help my children maintain their integrity despite whatever hardship they faced. And when I prayed for comfort to calm my heart, I felt a peace come over me. This convinced me that Jehovah was truly looking after my family. Also, when the brothers mentioned those maintaining neutrality in their closing prayers, it really gave me great strength.
As soon as I arrived in prison, I prayed to Jehovah to let me meet our brothers. Soon after, I saw a brother about my age walk through the prison door. I was amazed that Jehovah took notice of even such minor issues and how quickly he answered my prayers. This helped me realize how much he really cares for me, and knowing this helped me confront the challenges that lie ahead. I still remember a comment that a brother made during one of our meetings in prison. He talked about the means that Jehovah uses to provide help, that he speaks to us through our well-prepared comments and encouraging talks.
Our middle son is in prison now. When I go to visit my son in prison, he tells me that he's encouraging the other brothers, conducting meetings, and feeling his spirituality is getting stronger.
I was young, and the taunting words of the non-witnesses terrified me. Not being able to see and have physical contact with my loved ones for over a year was the hardest part to endure. Despite difficult conditions, the brothers are doing their best to exalt Jehovah. We know that He is pleased with us and watches over all the brothers who are maintaining their Christian neutrality.
My sons have loyally maintained their integrity to Jehovah, and they continue to set a good example. That fact gives me great joy and happiness deep in my heart.
Instead of viewing this as a trial, we see this as a way of demonstrating our faith to Jehovah. I am convinced now that when we put spiritual things first in our lives, Jehovah will help us maintain our faith.
Looking back on the experiences and trials that I faced serving in prison for neutrality, I feel more confident that I can overcome any difficulties that may lie ahead.
I often receive letters from brothers and sisters around the world. They often write, "The entire congregation and I, along with our Christian family around the world, are praying for you brothers in Korea to keep your integrity." I am very grateful for their prayers and interest, and thank our loving Father Jehovah for his constant care.